Are you in a toxic relationship and you just can't find the courage to leave? That's what we're talking about today, and how to gain that courage to get away. Let's just be clear. I'm not talking about abusive relationship. I'm just talking about relationships where you're constantly arguing, constantly fighting, but neither one of you has the courage to end things, okay? This is what I'm specifically talking about. The first thing I want to talk about is a simple concept. There's a lot of people out there that struggle with this. You deserve happiness. At least you deserve to try and be happy. So if you're in a toxic relationship, firstly, you need to understand that you deserve happiness. And that will help to start to build that courage to actually leave the toxic relationship. A lot of people out there don't realize that happiness is, something that they can achieve. They feel trapped in the scenario or in the situation that they're currently in, and they don't know how to get out. And the first thing that needs to happen is they need to cognitively understand that happiness is an option for them, whether it's now or in the future. And then they can take the next necessary steps to get out of this relationship that they're in. So just realizing that you can be happy is the first step. The next step is that you need to realize that you're not only hurting yourself, but you're hurting the other person in this unhappy situation. You're both unhappy. So why prolong the unhappiness when you can potentially find a better, healthier relationship in the future? So once you can realize that you're able, or you have the capability to be happy, then you can realize that, your lack of courage is also making the other person unhappy. And now I'm assuming that because you're at least in a relationship, there is some level of caring for that person. And just because you and them are not on the same page or not compatible doesn't mean that you don't care about them. And it doesn't mean that you don't care about them enough to want to see them happy. Just understanding that happiness is an option, and the fact that by staying with them, not only are you stopping your own happiness, but theirs, is the next step in being able to have that confidence, that courage to end things. Lastly, it's about time wasting. We only have a short period of time on this world, and you need to understand, you need to realize that if you're not happy, all you're doing is wasting your own time, and you're wasting their time. That's where you need to kind of get yourself into gear and say enough is enough and just end things. Now, there's no reason to end things on a sour note, but that is certainly something that may have to happen. But if you can end it on a positive note, hey, listen, we're not compatible, we're just kind of going through the motions, it seems to be toxic, we're not going anywhere, we're just wasting time here, we're wasting our energy, we're wasting our love for each other and our happiness. So let's just finish this so that we can both grow and find who we're supposed to be together with. And this is, I think, the final step where once you start realizing this is a waste of time, you're at that point where you're thinking to yourself, this is it. And you're just so close to pulling the trigger and ending the relationship. I mean that figuratively, don't literally pull the trigger. And I think that's where you can find your courage to just end the relationship in a mutual, agreed upon manner. You can always sit them down with a relationship expert or a coach like myself, which, shameless plug, I do offer one-on-one coaching with couples and singles. But you can sit down and try to work out your issues. No good relationship coach will push for ending the relationship. They will just at least make you understand that that is an option. And I think it's important for you to understand that happiness is a possibility for you. That's step one. Understand that you're stopping your partner's happiness as well as your own. That's step number two. And step number three is a waste of each other's time. And we have such a small, precious commodity of time on this planet. All right? Good luck to you out there. Hit me up if you need some more one-on-one advice. I don't mind. Have a good one. Well, that's it for this episode, guys. Hit that like, share, and subscribe button, and leave your comments below. Until the next time, cheers.